good morning and welcome to Social Services Corner. I'm Marcia Wilson, the Manager of Social Services here in Laguna Woods Village. My guest today is Guy Navarro. He's with the RTH Stroke Foundation, and our topic is all about an upcoming workshop we're sponsoring on stroke prevention and screening event. Welcome back to the program, Guy.
Thanks for having me.
Tell us about stroke and some of the warning signs we might see.
Okay, so stroke is a brain attack. Little known fact on stroke is a stroke doesn't hurt. When you have chest pains, it gives you a warning that you're having a heart attack. When you have stroke warning signs, there's no pain associated, so there's no call to action. So our foundation focuses on primary stroke education, which is what we're going to be doing on May 6th. And some of the warning signs of stroke, there's a word that's just the word is fast. So one of the warning signs if you're having a stroke is your face. Is your face uneven? Is it off? Are you drooling? That's not normal. So that's a warning sign of the stroke. The A for arm. Do you have weakness on one arm that you didn't normally have before, or leg as well? So, quick story. One seminar that we had, a gentleman in the back was crying, and afterwards we went to talk to him. He was in a wheelchair, and we're like, "Sir, are you okay?" He goes, "Well, what happened was he was a high school football coach, and he couldn't get out of his car, and because he had no weakness on his left leg." And he didn't think much of it, and he regained his strength, and he went to practice. Well, he had a massive stroke, and now he's wheelchair bound. So it's just very important to realize that when you have weakness in your arms or your legs, and you no longer, that's a warning sign of a stroke. Yeah, and then it's speech. So if you're speaking with someone and they have blurred speech, or they're talking gibberish, that's not normal. One really easy way of knowing is ask them to repeat a very simple sentence. Is the sky blue? And that's an indicator. And then the last is time. It's time to call 911. Stroke is a medical emergency.
And they can do something for you within a 3-hour window, I think.
That's correct, yes.
Okay. What are the predictors for stroke? How can you tell if you're a likely candidate?
Yeah, so with strokes no longer discriminate. Stroke isn't just for old people. You know, the fact of the matter is strokes are happening to younger individuals. 80% of all strokes are preventable. 80%. So knowing the risk factors, Marcia, can literally save your life.
Okay.
So to answer the question is, some of the stroke prevention, what you can do to prevent a stroke is to know your numbers, to know your risk factors, to have medical yearly consultations with your physician, and to understand what those numbers really mean. So the number one reason for stroke is high blood pressure and hypertension. By far, if you're able to control high blood pressure, you dramatically lower your risk of having a stroke.
Great.
Some of the other risk factors include tobacco use, diabetes, high blood cholesterol, AFib, atrial fibrillation. It's just very important. These are all manageable.
Exactly. That's what you're talking about. Let's prevent these, 80%.
That's right.
So we've got this big prevention screening event. You good people are doing. Tell us when and where.
Yeah, so this event's next Wednesday, May 6th, from 1:30 to 4 p.m. over at Clubhouse. Is it 1?
1.
Yeah, Clubhouse. The big,
a big one,
yeah.
Because it's easy to get to for people on a bus or car.
Right.
And there's always parking in the back. They can't. If parking looks full, go in the back. You're also going to do a carotid artery and a blood pressure screening.
Correct. So
okay.
The carotid artery screening is not a normal routine exam that's given at your yearly physical. It's by doctor's orders, and it's to check on the narrowing of your carotid artery to see if you have any blockage.
It's painless.
It's painless.
And
It's
it
not
takes-
invasive.
And
it's,
it takes very little time.
you'll have the results in 30 seconds.
It's so nice. The big key point is who's our speaker there, who's going to be presenting for this event, and what will he be covering that day?
Dr. Rachev is a local neurologist. He's out of Saddleback. He's new to the community. And let me just share with you, Dr. Rachev he's wonderful. He's so compassionate. We've had many seminars with Dr. Rachev as a speaker, and he answers every question afterwards.
Ooh, afterwards. Okay.
So he will sit there with as many folks and just wait until there's no one else with questions, then he'll leave.
And then he'll leave.
For us, that's invaluable because
Yes.
folks have questions that it's just a really good mixture when we have neurologists
Who can answer the tough questions.
That's
Exactly.
right.
And then get a carotid artery screening to boot. That's good.
For free, and you don't have to report this to your physician.
That's true. But they need to call. Tell us if people at home hope to attend. And again, dear people at home, it's Wednesday, May 6th, 1:30 to 4 at Clubhouse 1. What should they do? How do they reserve a spot?
Very simple. It's pick up the phone and call 888-794-9466.
Perfect. That's a no-cost phone number, 888. And they can go to your website, www.rthfoundation.org,
Right.
to learn more about the good work you all do.
That's right.
Wonderful. Oh, Guy, thank you so much for being my guest today. You brought a lot of helpful information about a very challenging illness and ways that people can cope and get some help. I hope you at home will plan to join us for this special screening on Wednesday, May 6th, Clubhouse 1. I'll be there. My staff will be there. I'm looking forward to seeing you there. I'm Marsha Wilson, and I will see you here next time.